Now, as we continue, then we have Venus will be entering Gemini, and it is really happening that same day at 1:30 p.m. So when you have Venus entering Gemini, all the things that I mentioned earlier about Gemini is also connected with this Venus and Gemini, with the sun entering Gemini. Gemini is very communicative, it's very social. Venus is here to socialize, right? So get ready to have social events that are dealing with dialogue. So like if you go to a workshop and everyone's talking, or you maybe going to see your favorite speaker that you love. This is what Venus and Gemini is all about. Also, Gemini energy is all about networking or social media. So maybe socializing and networking, or going to a social media event where it's aesthetically pleasing with sense of talk or radio or broadcasting, right? Curiosity and learning, and loving to learn, learning new things, learning and in a comfortable environment or in a beautiful environment. That could be happening. Remember, there's versatility with Gemini. So loving different people, loving different adventures. Loving different ideas, okay, being very versatile and open. There is a sense of flirtation. People think because I have a Mars and Venus and Gemini in my natal chart that I am very flirtatious, or that I want multiple men or date multiple people, and I am complete opposite of that. And that could be the sun and the moon placements. However, with that said, Gemini energy is very playful and very flirtatious. It's very youthful energy. So attracted to youthful things, attracted to fun, attracted to flirting, or maybe more people will be flirting with you. And yes, so what else do we have? Being attracted to people who are smart, to intellectuals, people who are very communicative, very clear in their communication. Makes me think of Russell Brand. Russell Brand is someone who's very Gemini. I didn't even look him up, but when I heard him, when he had his podcast for the first time, I was like, oh, he's major Gemini, you know? So yeah, tech savvy energy, just being attracted to someone who's into tech. Makes me think of I Justine. I think she's a YouTuber, and she does all these like technology reviews, and just loving watching her videos, right? At home, in the comfort of your home, and eating a great meal. That is a Venus and Gemini kind of energy, right? So just looking at technology with communication. So like if she is talking about this new satellite radio and you can hear the news, I don't know, something like that. That is what you get with that. What else we got? Oh, flexibility with your values, lightheartedness too. Again, open mind. Oh, not being committed, because the Gemini doesn't really want to be held down too. So just like not being committed with socializing and with your loves and all that stuff, right? And really having a joy with learning. Now, some negative things is that you could be superficial and not really want to deal with the energy and hang out with a bunch of females who wants to be deep, and that's what you get with Venus and Gemini. Also, there's inconsistency with Venus and Gemini. It's like, no, I want change. Why are we doing the same old thing? And there's restlessness with Venus and Gemini, indecisiveness, gossip, and rumors. The women will be gossiping. Okay, the men acting like women will be gossiping. Okay, any type of feminine circle, feminine socializing, be aware of the gossip, because you are communicating, which is very positive, but sometimes it's over communicating, and then that over communicating is talking too much, and then there is what you have, gossip. Okay, manipulation too, overthinking, dishonesty, lies also goes with that. Because there's flirtatiousness happening, there could be a sense of insecurity and jealousy happening with people who are like, what the hell is wrong with you? I know Venus is in Gemini, but why is it not affecting me? Why is it affecting you? You could be having that, okay? Superficial connections too, because it's like, I just want to have fun. Remember I said Venus and Gemini wants to have fun? Well, guess what? I just want to have fun. So why are we even talking? Let's just have our one night stand and move on. That could be happening. Some trust issues, over socializing, restless mind. What else do we have here? Yeah, just be aware that Venus and Gemini could cause burnout, like over socializing. All my Sagittarius placements, be aware of that. Yeah, so yeah, and then maybe too charming. Okay. Yes, so that is what you have when Venus enters Gemini, and when Venus gets affected by planets that it will hit. Yes, those will be the negative parts, but the positive side is learning to love, intellectual energy, and clear communication. So, yes. Now, also, that day is that Jupiter is going to now sextile Neptune, and that's going to happen officially at 2:44 p.m. But you will be feeling this all around that full moon. And again, that's expansion with compassion, expansion with your spirituality, expansion with things that are not like making sense, but you feel it in a good way. Huge creativity. Maybe there's optimism with your insecurities, because Neptune and Pisces can tend to be insecure or have some cloudiness and some rose colored lenses energy to it. But there's optimism there, and there's abundance and love in using your intuition. Spiritual awakening, spiritual growth, creativity, imagination. What else do we have? Generosity. Jupiter loves to be generous, and Neptune in Pisces is here for the collective. So you have that, a lot of healing and wellness. Solitude energy is going to be maybe bigger than ever, and but it's going to be working really well with you. This is a great day to get a tarot reading, especially you want a tarot reading on your finances, because Jupiter in Taurus does represent that finances and your resources. And that Neptune in Pisces is going to work with that, and it's going to explain it based off the intuition and what the cards are reading and what's God telling you. Ideals and dreams could be happening with this, and financial opportunity.